There's a perception that Renaissance is a charter school, and it's not. We're a school of choice in the West Ada School District. Students are able to choose. Their area of focus is going to be their academics as the linchpin, but yet balancing other aspects of life.
Renaissance opened in 2009 as West Ada's first school of choice high school. Anyone in the district can attend, but yes, academic rigor is definitely a thing.
I tell and encourage parents and students, they don't always have to be the smartest kiddos. They do have to have a level of proficiency academically, and the reason why is because of that honors rigor piece of it, to be able to move at the pace we need to move. Often the perception is we don't have kids that struggle, and that's a myth. Because for the first time, these students are growing. They're learning to learn. That metacognition, that thinking about thinking, it's hard work.
Renaissance is prestigious. Here are some numbers. The percentage of students that complete the Associate of Arts degree or International Baccalaureate diploma or career program is consistently above 90%. The percentage of students who enroll in a four-year college, 93%. The mean SAT score for the most recent class is 1180.
Maybe we should start with poetry and then move into fiction later on.
So the prestige factor, I think, is part of it that drives them to come here. But we got to keep them too. You can't just, kill them with homework, incessant homework. You have to also teach them at the level that's just one step beyond where they're at.
Audrey Cordova's daughter is a senior at Renaissance. She's in the IB program, but she's also an elite gymnast.
And so she has to manage sports in school. And I was honestly concerned when she wanted to do Renaissance because I knew she was practicing 5 hours an evening. So she's going from school, getting home late. And as she was going in as a freshman, I'm like, can you manage this? And so it has prepared her because she's had to really learn time management, and she's had that support because it's not just the classes, they have all the extra programs like the scribe, the tutoring programs that they have and those kind of things, which she now tutors in those programs. So she's now helping other kids. But they were there for her as well when she needed it, or if she needed it.
Rhett Spencer is a three-sport athlete from Emmett. He doesn't mind making the drive, and he definitely loves the delightful differences.
There's been a couple days where just random weird stuff happens. Like there was one day last year that some kid just brought bagpipes and started playing them around the school. That was fun, yeah.
Carrie Barnes has a daughter that graduated from Renaissance and a son that still attends. One of the things that she appreciates is the diversity.
My son has been in Mandarin with Mr. Lee, whom I love. And he does so many different events just within his classes and for his students. And so that's always been really fun. Like culturally speaking, like they're trying food, they're doing dance things that are, from that culture and just learning beyond the books.
Ari, what did your group discuss the difference between a short and a long-term course?
Again, there are three academic pathways to consider: the IB diploma program, the career program, or the Associate of Arts degree.
So it depends on the grade that they're in. If we're looking at freshmen, I would say honestly, don't even worry about IB and AA because you don't have to make that decision until the end of sophomore year. Come and see how you like the school.
I'm so proud of you guys!
These are the IB diploma seniors celebrating the completion of their 4,000-word extended research essays. There are only 25 of these students this year. Amaya Clayton is one of that select few.
I think that's one of my favorite parts of IB too, is the relationship between teachers and students, and just Renaissance in general. Is there have been multiple instances where students have been struggling with an assignment, or we've felt like the workload in a certain class is significantly higher than other IB classes and we're kind of feeling like we're drowning. And we've communicated that with teachers, and it's been really awesome because instead of just being shut down, our teachers have listened to that feedback and been receptive, and it's been kind of a collaborative process of how can we best be taught and how can we best respect our teachers while them also respecting us. And it's just really great because it feels like we're on the same team. It doesn't feel like we're fighting against our teachers. It feels like our teachers are on the same team to help us conquer IB.
Just take the cursor, put it right on there. Let's close those doors. Topher, if you would, please.
Everybody stay back.
CTE is also based out of Renaissance. West Ada's Career and Technical Education program provides several additional pathways.
We're very fortunate that we have the construction facilities that we do, the culinary facilities that lets them take advantage. I think we just got an ambulance.
Oh yeah,
like a real ambulance last year,
yeah.
and so
I saw it a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah,
it's
and
cool.
You get the kids get to take part in that, and it's right here. They don't have to go through a lot of extra steps to take advantage of it.
And it's amazing, the culinary. I mean, the chef comes by and knocks on my door and I get a bowl of soup, Kids are coming down, they're coming into class wearing scrubs. Kids are down there doing computer science and they're doing engineering, they're doing, construction.
We can leave it for now since that answer doesn't necessarily impact the rest of our answers.
But we also like to focus on the whole individual, that they can leave high school and be ready to walk into whatever plan they choose to do, whether that's military, a 2-year college, going straight to the workforce, because let's say they have an EMT certification, pharmacy tech or something, or doing a bachelor's degree. I have yet to have a student come back in my 8.5 years to say that they were not prepared for post-secondary.
The school's going to take really good care of your kid, no matter what. I've never had an issue with a single teacher, anyone. Very responsive staff. Just be ready. It's going to be hard, but it's worth it, I think.
I think what I've appreciated as a parent is anytime I've sent an email, even to the principal, it's been a great line of communication.
I feel like we have this sense of pride that runs throughout the campus. And we're open and accepting, but the notion that it's just academics that's why you need to come to Renaissance, so that you can see why it's more than just academics.